Moyingana ubone noma kunzima modlile ubone ukuthi yonke into right.
Umoya ngozwa nemvula mayinethe angizwa.
Umuntu kufanele ahlalele ethembeni lokuthi uNkulunkulu ukhona olunsuku yombheka noma kunzima abekezela angaze athathe ezinye izinqumo ezinzima engaphezulu kwamandla.
Good day, I'll be your host for today and my name is Nombusa Mahlangu and I'll be bringing you yet another dose of inspiring stories. The 5 Cele siblings have been orphans from as little as 15 years old and they've had to fend for themselves. But today they jubilate as they've met Habitat for Humanity, which has located them and even built them a home. Let's go and unfold their story. We travel to eMgababa, south of Durban, where Habitat for Humanity South Africa is currently doing its special needs building project. Meet 27-year-old Phindile Cele, who helped her older sister raise her and her younger siblings after their mother died when she was only 15 years old.
Sibawu 5 kodwa kahle kahle usisi wami, ubhuti wami, ulihle ingane yami bese kuba yimina. Uma washona ngo2006. Yeah, washona ngo2006 kuba ngina 16, ngina 15 yes. Ubhuti wami omncane lama mina ngicathi mhlawumbe wayedla ko10 yabo ngoba sishiyana ngo5 years kanjalo nje ya. Bekade sihlala eMlazi. Wagula kumana ke kwazi kwaba ukuthi uyashona. Wathi meshona kwashona ngonyaka owodwa. Kwashona usisi wami omdala kuyena nje firstborn yama. Bashona ngonyaka owodwa washona naye kwabe sekusala usisi wami mina lo ngimlamayo. Bese kuba yimina kube umfana emva kwami.
After their mother passed, they decided to look for a place to stay.
Safuna indawo ngezinkinga nje yabo nje zomndeni yabo nje ama family issues. Ya sabe decide ukuthi ngcono sithole indawo yethu la sokwakha khona ikhaya lama wethu. Yes sabe sesiyathola ke indawo ke sabe sesiyabeka umjondolwana sahlala ke sonke.
Living in a shack made life even more unpleasant for them.
Sihlala kuona umkhukhu unetha nje silale siphosadi sethu size silale empedeni owodwa ngenxa yokuthi kuyanetha. Emunye impede ukwazi ukuthi ubeke silale empedeni owodwa ke sipintshane ubhuti wami ke nabe la lecaleni ke yena umjondolo wakhe naye eceleni silale ke kanjalo ke until size sithola indlu yethu kwaye masikwazi ukuthi sikhululeke nathi. Okay le ndlini umbhede ubuka la bula umbhede kuyilokhuzi la iTV lebeyila lihlala lana stove nje yonke into bipintshene kodwa kona besikwazi ukuthi konke mogeza nje ubuza impintsha khona la khona geze uqede uchitha amanzi. Imvula ukunetha ke nje njengoba ubona nje la uthayela yabo nje bingena nje konke la ngoba umbhede bekumele ukuthi impela ngakusasa uyavuka uyokhiphela eminyango matrasi uyoneka ngenxa yemvula bekunetha nje kwangempela umuntu bengakutholi ukuphumula kodwa ke manje hayi siyabonga ngoba seku right.
Tough as it was, the older sister was the one who always made ends meet.
Sikhule nje usisi wami omdala lo ngimlamayo mina ebamba amatoho nje kuba uyena okwazi ukuthi asize endlini igrosa nje kuba uyena othengayo akwazi ukusisa esikoleni nje. Moyingana ubone noma kunzima modlile ubone ukuthi yonke into right. Kodwa kona kube kunzima kumuntu okuyena osizayo. So sisami ngoba kukade kuyena since umashona bekuyena bekunzima. Sibekuke kwenzeke uthola ukuthi ukudla ukho mhlawumbe silale ngesinkwa yabo nje sihlanganiselana isinkweni esisodwa silale kodwa sidlile leso sinkwa leso kodwa yena usisi wami bezama kakhulu.
Habitat for Humanity has since changed their lives for the better by building them a home.
Habitat for Humanity is an international organization that is based here in South Africa, also in other parts of the world. But our mission basically tells us who we are. Our mission is to bring people together to build homes, communities, and hope. There's so much hopelessness there. There's so much homelessness. There's so much situations where communities need to be pulled together. So Habitat steps in there to work with the corporate companies, to work with the communities, and to work with the government so that there could be changes in society, so that people can not just receive from government, but people can be empowered to take ownership of their own development. Whatever they get, they use it as a stepping ladder for personal growth. In partnership with the eThekwini municipality and the KwaZulu-Natal Department of Human Settlements, together with Habitat. So we work together to pull together this project.
Kwakhona umlungu wayehamba ebhalisa. Wayehamba ngena shothi wayebona imizi edinga indlu yabo angene khona ke bese niyabhalisa ukhiphe zonke izinto yonke into abuze nibangaphi nje ubhaliswe. Then kwabe sekuthi ngo-2011 sibhalisa. Kwathi ngo-2013 ya SABC sathola ukuthi indlu ayi-approviwe. Noma kube iprocess ukuthi iqale kodwa approve nje nkathi 2013 lapho nje kuze kuzoba manje ku-2018 saqala ke.
They are the most vulnerable. They are the most ignored. Some of them do not have food to eat. Some of them are on their own. They don't go to school. They do not have a place on their roof. So a home is a place for children to dream, a place for children to be secure, a place for them to say there's a future for us. But these kids were staying in dilapidated environments, mud houses, sometimes shack, sometimes with nothing. And so that's the reason why we're looking at them. We're trying to say to them, there's hope for you.
Pindile recalls the joy she had the day they moved into their new home.
Ngajabula kakhulu ngoba umuntu usekwazi nokulala ubuthongo. Ulala imvula ungayizwa nje. Kwaba mnandi sajabula nje kakhulu ukuthi sigcine sitholile indlu Habitat.
And since they've moved into a more comfortable home, her dreams and goals have become more clearer.
Mangathola umsebenzi nje yona into engiyidinga kakhulu. Ngifisa nje ukuthi nje ngithola umsebenzi bese ke impilo iyaqhubeka futhi mnandi. Ngingathi nje uHabitat ngiyabonga kakhulu. Inkulu indima ayidlalile empilweni zethu. Umehluko nje wenzile kakhulu. Ukubonga nje ngithanda ukusho kakhulu nje kubona uHabitat cha siyabonga usizile. Nathi sagcina sesikwazi ukuthi sibe nekhaya.
Her biggest joy is that she doesn't have to fear any winds that can shake off her shack, as now she has a house of her own that can withstand all types of winds. Let's go meet Gokiyaza.
Gokomsomi is one of many beneficiaries of Habitat for Humanity South Africa. We also visited her in her newly built house.
Igama lami Uyaza Kamsomi eDanganya.
She lived in a shack with her children for many years.
Angisayazi iminyaka. Ngiba nginengane ezu4.
Unengane ezu4. Zinanga ingane zakho.
Iminyaka yabo iyashiya ngiyazi.
She recalls how bad weather conditions made living in a shack unbearable.
Kulawo ndayi bengihlupha too much nomoya. Imbhede phela beyuthu nje beyuthula. Kodwa nje impilo beyingekho kahle. Makusuka umoya siyambentshana nje la endlini ngaphakathi. Singaphilanga nje kahle. Nje sibuka abantu behlele ezindlini ezinhle thina nje sinkinga nje. Sibone sengathi sesifana nezilwane. Sengathi mangiphuma kunetha nje mina sengathi ngiphuma nje ngesilwane abantu baphuma endlini zabo nama-ambulance mina nginto nje kodwa lokho kungiphatha kabi kodwa ngingakuvezi ebantwini.
Her children also learned to live with the little that they had as a family.
Benike nilale ningadlanga.
Cha ngangizama.
Uzamani wenza?
Ngiyosebenza emandiyeni. Kaze kwafika isikhathi seminyaka o6 ngashona enkantolo ngofuna impesheni.
You know, she's close to 90 years of age. For all that period when I was speaking to her, she's been dreaming of her own place. She stays in this mud house, a rondavel, which is only one room. And for all these years, even before she moved out into her own house, she'd been dreaming for a house. And now, because of this project that we're implementing here in KwaZulu-Natal, eMgababa, she now has a house of her own. She can move from that. In fact, she's already moved to that place. So her dream of over 50 years, her dream of ever having a place of her own, of giving something to her children, has now been realized through this project.
Kwafika umlungu nomuntu okaDube. Bembe bebhalisa bengena emzini yabantu. Sasihlele eminyango futhi. Kwabuza ukuthi indlu ngathi ngayibhalisa eqala yangaphuma. Kwabhaliswa, kwathi akubhaliswa yenake.
And since Habitat's intervention, her living conditions have become much better.
Awu ngathi ngaphuma. Ngaphuma egcileni. Bomoya. Makusuka umoya sohlala nje ebusuku uzukuyosa mangabe sihleli nje kuyaduma sihleli nje. Enjalo sakho nje ukuthi umoya ngozwa nemvula mayinetha angizwa.
Ngathini ukubona baba Habitat?
Ngathini kubona? Ngithi ngiyabonga. Ngoba ngangazi ukuthi ngizothola indlu. Abantu benezindlu bonke. Mina ngihlala ehlanzweni. Ngiyambonga ke uHabitat. Siyami uyangithanda. Uyangithanda.
On this next story, we go to the Mbele families, although it's an emotional story, but it's tears of joy, as the Mbele family have never slept in a solid structure before, but today they await their new house. Let's go meet them. As Habitat for Humanity continued its special needs project in eMgababa, we also invited the Mbele family, who is also having a new house built.
Nginabantwana abawu3 kuzoba umzukulu lo.
Sisahlala khona la kule ndlu. Kusho ukuthi sihlala lo mdala umntwana uhlala la kamakhelwane wami lo nengane. Bese kuthi owesibili umfana uhlala kuma kukhulu wakhe uzali baba wakhe. Bese kuthi lana mina ngihlala nalo mncane umntwana wesithathu.
For many years, this family has lived with no stable income or income at all.
Impilo ayikho mnandi ngoba manje konke kunzima kuthina ngoba mina njoba ngingasebenzi nje mina umuntu obamba amatoho la eSouth Africa nje ngilo ngagcina ukusebenza ngo 1990 ngisebenza eHartbeesfontein eMayini futhi wasukudla ameke ngabuya emva kwaloko phinda ngawuthola umsebenzi nje opermanent la toho kuphela 3 months or 1 month paid.
They explain how the weather has made things worse.
Kuyabanda ebusika kuzothi ehlobo imvula ngabona ngithi sikhongozele nangoplastic ngoba liyanetha somdala lo mkhukhulo khona itoho engalithola ngangisaphuma ekhaya kithi ngabe se kunetoho engangilitholile ngasebenza 6 months asengithenga uthayela kakhawona umkhukhulo ukuze nathi sibe nendawo yethu. Yebo ngoba siyitshela ukuthi impilo isazoqhubeka kube right ayikandi ukuthi umuntu akasezokuthola amatoho asimsebenzi.
They've managed to maneuver and fit everything in the small shack.
Ngiphekela la ungena ngomnyango Mawungena la nje emnyangweni ile ngiphekela khona bese uthi umntana ulele kunombhedana wakho omncane olele eceleni zithi nesilala ngale le ngathi iCameroon. Wahlukaniswa kanje bese uba nomnyangwana-ke indawo ukuthi ungenele ngale engathi kuyiCameroon ngakhona.
Habitat for Humanity South Africa is currently building a new home for the family.
Kwafika abakwa Habitat la bezobhalisa abantu abangenazo izindlu. Futhi ke babona lathini ukuthi njengoba sinomkhukhu nje mhlambe ngake indlu balekile. Yebo sabe sisibhalisa kubona.
It's a terrible situation. I went into the house with the mother and the father. They are staying in a 2-room place. There's no secrecy, there's no privacy. So there's no privacy. The place is heating hot. I mean, was it there inside? I mean, the roof is like this and the bed is like this. You can't even stand there. You just need to come in and go to bed. But they had children, you know. These children, I think there were 4 children, and these people are not working. They're unemployed. They have been staying in that condition for a long time. And so there was a sense in which they needed support, they needed to be helped.
Kwaluzeka thina ukuthi indlu sheshe ngoba kwaqala phezulu khona le duze kodwa ngehla lapha futhi kwadluleka ke saze ukuthi mekuyinhlangano ngibekeke ngiphakamisa ukuthi hayi bo izithi cancel ezithi ubaba ubhuti umuntu makuneslebhu mama engabe islebhu nje ugandaganda wafika nizokakhela ngendlela lapho esasijaha ngabo ukuthi inkosi yami kube nje akudlulwanga yabo kuye kwabaphambili njengoba kuyima izokuphela manje kulonyaka.
The people that qualify are poor people, unemployed, you know, people like that meet a certain criteria that the government has, people that do not have houses, South African citizens, people that cannot be able to afford to actually make this house. So they apply to the government and the government puts them on a list. And so what we're doing, we're working with the government to take people off the list into their homes.
They can't contain their excitement as the house draws to finish.
Ngizwa nje ngijabula kakhulu ukuthi nje ngoba ithulile nje ngisho imvula ngathi ngekuze kwamvula nje lento ethi sizwa la yothayela ubanga umsindo uzobona ngewindi eminyango ukuthi nje na imvula iyanethe eminyango umoya ilokhuzana umoya ukubanda naselokuzini oldoko bese kuzwa la kulendlu silale singalele hayi umuntu olale kufudumaleni ngibonga nje kakhulu inkosi yami ngalendlu ngoHabitat indlela osisize ngayo.
What we're trying to do here, we're trying to blanket the whole of the country in South Africa with opportunities for people to develop. And so we do that in partnership with the government here in this particular area of eMgababa. We're going to be here for the next 3 years. We are working in various areas here. I mean, there's Makabeni, there's eMgababa, there's Mbumbulu. And once we do all of those areas, then we'll start moving into other areas.
Ngikhalisa injabulo ngane yami njengoba ebuza usisi ukuthi sifila kanjani sesothola indlu.
Yini ningifisa ukuthini ku-Habitat?
Thina sifisa ukubonga kakhulu uHabitat ngokuthi asakhele indlu.
And this is what they had to say to those who have lost all hope.
Umuntu kufanele ahlalele ethembeni lokuthi uNkulunkulu ukhona olusuku yombheka noma kunzima abekezela angaze thatha ezinye izinqumo ezinzima engaphezulu kwamandla. Yebo.
Nami futhi nginethemba ngoba vele lezindlu vela bona kade kona vele sazibhalisa sasazi ukuthi ngelinye ilanga vele indlu iyogcina ifikile noma ngabe inini kodwa yona iyogcina ifikile. Noma-ke ngoba phela sisithi mesihleli uyabo uma uhleli phakathi kwabantu abanezindlu bakhile uzwe iy'nkulumo yabo ngathi wena uhleli into engasile awusile mhlawumbe nasemqondweni, kodwa sasazi ukuthi ngoba nathi amandla esingenawo kube sinawo vele ngabe nathi siyakwenza esikwenzayo, kodwa ngelinye ilanga siyazi ukuthi indlu yethu iyogcina ifikile.